And we are live again. Welcome everybody, 14th episode of Bottom Dweller Banter.
15.
15?
I think, yeah, we got to 15.
We're off to a bad start.
Divisible by 3.
Yes. Episode 15, I'm sorry. Of Bottom Dweller Banter. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Listen, first off, I'm munching on some Brazilian nuts.
Nice.
First off. Number 2, I literally just opened this moments ago. It's called Sparkling Ice. All right. It was on sale at Costco. I got coconut pineapple, and it didn't hit me until I took the first sip. This is basically pina colada, virgin pina colada.
Oh,
This will go great with vodka. You put some vodka in this, you mix it, add some ice, and you're pimping. It's a hot outside. It's a hot day outside, but I'm happy to be indoors. You know me. I'm a recluse. I'm a hermit.
you're a hermit.
Whatever,
Yeah.
whatever terminology you want to use. But I'm doing all right. Doing
That's
good.
good. Let's jump right into our first topic. What do you think?
So I'll throw us in. Listen, we're talking about the summer heat, the Steam summer sale. It's alive and kicking. It's on fire. Another chance of buying
Give
those
me all your
fucking
money.
overpriced.
That's Steam.
Yes, this is another chance to buy those fucking overpriced Namco games that I've been ranting about and shit. I'm gonna keep ranting because I just think you guys charge way too damn much.
What are
It's
we
gonna be a
looking?
reoccurring
I'm gonna
theme.
pull up
You
Namco right
charging?
now. See
Pull
what
it
they're up
up.
to.
Pull it up.
Yeah.
Pull that up, baby. Uh, but anyways, if you haven't jumped on buying like pricey games now, go! In the words of
Go.
Mr. Aziz from Spider-Man 2, you need to go right now to Steam
Oh, dude,
and
it's
buy
not too
games that
bad.
you can. I said what?
I see Tekken 7 for 750. That's pretty good.
No. You're what I'm saying is before the sale, the prices.
Oh, before the sale. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you gotta get the overpriced ones now while it's on sale and
these
shit.
sale prices are solid.
Very. I would jump at it if I was anybody. Like if you
Yeah.
thought about maybe I want to try Tekken 7 one day. Well, now's a chance. Maybe you should
Seven
just keep it. $7?
750
Come
is a
on.
steal for what you get. I
That's
considering I
almost a shawarma. That's sometimes less than a shawarma wherever you are in the world. I don't know where you are,
it's
but
less than a good shawarma, and I've played
yeah.
Tekken 7 maybe what 200 hours plus. It's pretty good price for what you get.
Fuck's sake, we played to get. Oh, this is some good pina colada. No, anyways, what I'm saying is, I already said what I was saying. Anyway, did you have anything? Do you have anything you want to bring out about that Steam summer sale or?
Ace Combat is pretty fun. I see that on sale, $20. Maybe not as deep of a discount as people might hope for, but it's a fun game.
Hold
I
on to
can.
that thought. I
Huh?
have a question for you at the end of the podcast because
Sure.
just for a teaser, I want both of us to recommend the viewers and listeners what games to grab while they can now.
Okay.
So hold that thought, baby.
Sounds
But
good.
let me throw us in the next thing. I had no idea this shit even fucking existed. Apple Arcade. I didn't even know. Listen, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago was the Peacock. It was you brought up
And NBC
a
Peacock with
oh
the
my god.
killer hits lineup such as Paw Patrol season 2 or whatever it
Oh
was.
god. I like Doom Patrol season 2 and not Paw Patrol season 2
No,
or
you get
whatever.
Paw Patrol.
Fuck Paw Patrol. Anyway,
Yeah, fuck
Apple
Paw Patrol.
Arcade is apparently this $5 per month streaming service, and it could get up to, apparently, as the article says, 200 games this summer. 3 months, you can get a free trial for 3 months. Now, what are you looking at? You're looking at games like NBA 2K21 Arcade. And let me just quick throw in my opinion. I'm not educated on playing the new 2K games, but the ones I did play, I did not like them compared to games like NBA Street and stuff like that. That's just my take. Anyway, there's other games
That's
coming
fair.
soon, like Angry Birds Reloaded. God knows
Oh,
what entry that is
bro,
in Angry Birds.
that shit is still going.
I can't believe it. Oh
Okay,
God, I'm dying.
what
I'm
else?
dying.
Yeah, maybe don't
All
even.
these, it's. I'm being poisoned by all these gaming and streaming services. I'm being poisoned. I'm coughing. But anyway, there's a game called Doodle God Universe. Listen, I don't know. All I'm saying is, I guess if you own Apple products and you refuse to budge, like some people that I know in my life that swear and die by the apple a day keeps the doctor away. This is your chance. All right,
I've
go for
heard
Apple Arcade.
I've heard good things about Apple Plus. What is it? Apple Arcade, whatever it is. Uh, the thing is, I can't play games on a phone. Like maybe I can play a Sudoku or a crosswords or something, but anything more than that, uh,
Yeah.
like come on, give me a bigger screen. You know?
Yeah. I think both of us are not mobile gamers, right?
Not really. No.
I don't like it. I prefer to read something on the bus or when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that's something new for those people who are Apple users and viewers of this and listeners of the pod. But let me just segue us into this because you guys know that the Loki show is out. It's really good, by the way.
So I've
I
heard.
was late on watching the fourth episode. I almost got spoiled. That's what happens when you stay in comic circles and like you get recommendations from like YouTube.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, dangerous. Anyway, about Loki, good show. Check it out. But also, Loki is heading to Fortnite as a part of a July
Mm,
crew pack. Listen, I like this. There's a reason I'm talking about this. Normally, I wouldn't give Fortnite the light of day. If you like the game, good for you. You do what you want to do in your life.
I disagree, but keep going.
That's right. You're right. That is a good thing to say to disagree because when you say do what you want to do, you think of snorting coke, and that's not good to do. So you're right. You're right to disagree. Anyway,
I'm not. I was just
um,
kidding. Play
listen,
whatever.
this lends its this lends itself to bringing up a serious PSA. This is a public service announcement from Radicus.
Don't play Fortnite.
Um, mm, Play Fortnite if you want, just don't come near me.
Okay. Even better.
I'm kidding. Um, what I'm saying is this increases the chance of somebody saying, "Oh, it's Loki from Fortnite," like some kid saying that, or
I
someone
don't
who's
think
completely
so.
unaware.
No, 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 no.
Listen, I'm scared, okay? I fear what it will
Look,
do in retaliation to adding these characters to
maybe
Fortnite, my
really
friend.
little kids, but who the fuck cares what they have to say? Look, you can make that argument for for some
Sorry.
obscure characters in Smash, like there hasn't been an F-Zero game in a long time, so some of the younger Smash players might say, "Oh, yeah, look, it's Captain Commando or whatever from Smash,"
Oh,
and
Jesus Christ.
and then yeah, you can make an argument for characters that aren't relevant, but I don't think anybody who keeps up to date is gonna say, "Oh, it's Loki from Fortnite." I
Right.
don't think so. Just my
I'm scared,
opinion.
okay? Hold me back. Hold me
I
back. I'm
think you're
scared.
good.
I
I
have.
think you'll be okay.
All right, don't hold me back then.
Yeah.
Hold me back. Don't hold me back. Listen, you need to take us into the next topic. I'm gonna keep eating these nuts.
All right then. Uh, Ghosts of Tsushima, director's cut hits PS5 and PS4 next month. So Ghost of Tsushima is this Sony exclusive PlayStation game that came out on PS4. I believe it was made by Sucker Punch Studios, who also made, I think, Sunset Overdrive, which nobody talks about. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, it's gonna come with new content, and obviously the PS5 version is going to come with the improvements of next generation, such as 4K resolution and 60 frames per second. Whether they're both at the same time 4K 60, I'm not sure, but it does seem like you will have a performance and quality option at least. Um, Price, they're targeting $30 for the PS5 version, which I think it's fair. It's not too old of a game, and it does seem like they're improving it. Obviously, some games have gotten free upgrades for previous generation, but looks like they're doing more than just patching it to run faster on PS5. Looks like this is going to be a PS5 specific version, so maybe the cost is justified, especially if you didn't catch it on the previous generation.
Yeah.
What else do we have? Quicker load times, haptic feedback with the obviously taking advantage of the new controller. Um,
Sorry.
Sorry, you were saying something.
No, I'm giggling because there's someone in our Discord that we know. We named him Feedback. Because he's like a walking PS5 billboard.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
probably listening. I love you.
Yeah. Shout out.
You know who
Anyways,
you are. Shout
yeah.
outs.
So Tsushima, have you played Tsushima? I don't. I haven't actually because I sold my PS4 because I wanted to see what's on the other side. I wanted to try Xbox and their games, and unfortunately, quite a few good PlayStation games came out after I did that, like Spider-Man and Tsushima.
That's
So
right. Yeah.
hoping to catch that on the next. on the next generation if I can get my hands on a PS5. Have you played Tsushima?
Okay, no, but let me say, right now I gotta play Sekiro first. All right, one sword game at a time, baby,
One sword
and
game.
then I shall consider the Tsushima, the swords. Is it plural swords? I think it's no, it's Ghost of Tsushima. What is wrong with me? I slept good last night. What the fuck is wrong with me?
I don't know.
Sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Brain fart of the ages. Ghost of Tsushima. I will consider that game right after I finish Sekiro because I've been asked to play Sekiro on my stream. Hey, shameless plug. Twitch.tv/Radicus underscore. I stream
Hey,
there.
hey,
If
hey,
you want to
hey,
see me
hey, hey,
suffer,
hey. I'm just kidding. You can
shameless
plug your
plug.
stream.
It's like, hey, hey, hey. But yeah, shameless plug. I have
Alright.
to play Sekiro there. I've been asked and requested, so that'll be
Okay.
first. Then I will consider that game. But anyway, that's all I have. That's all I have and really know about it. Beyond that, haven't played it.
Sounds good. Looks like we
Hmm.
both need to play this game because I've heard also good things about it. Let's move on to our next topic. Windows 11 is coming out. To everybody's surprise, they actually picked a name that succeeds the previous one. That was my biggest surprise, at least. I believe, they're aiming for a holiday this year. Looks like it's from what I've seen, it's pretty derivative of Windows 10. Looks like it's running on the same engine, if you want to say, or same framework. Like, you know how Windows 7 was on the Windows Vista engine?
Yes.
It looks like a similar type of thing. It's not like they're gutting out Windows 10 and starting from scratch, which is fine. I don't think anybody expected that. But having mixed feelings on Windows 10 with all the privacy shit and all the overhead that comes with these unnecessary features in Windows these days, and um, looks like they're focusing mostly on appearances from what it seems. What do you think?
Sure. I think that one thing is, I don't know. Listen, let me get something off my chest before I even talk about what I know about Windows 11 and whatnot. I'm not even prepared for a post Windows 10 world, brother. Brother. I mean, I just, people don't throw knives, don't shoot fireworks at me like it's the 4th of July over there, wherever you are.
Huh?
Holy shit. Actually, the day of recording, it's the 4th of July. So don't shoot fireworks at me, all right? Don't
Okay.
don't use your leftover fireworks on me. What I'm trying to say is I just updated in December of 2020. I built a new PC rig with my brother. Shout outs to my brother. I love you. Uh, and so I'm not even prepared. I just upgraded. I tried
So
to
you were
upgrade
you
in
were running
like
seven until that time?
I was running 7, baby,
So
7 all
you're
the
already
way.
late to the Windows party, and now
Fast
one
and Furious
one
7.
year,
Yeah.
yeah, 1 year Windows 11 is coming out.
Dude,
But you know
I'm
what?
not moving. I'm
No,
not upgrading.
you know what? I'll be the devil's advocate, and I'll say it's not gonna have as many issues as Windows 10 did when it started. Why? Because
Better not.
it's 90% Windows 10. You know?
Let me rant on the issue. I tried to do the free upgrade in like August or July of 2016. It blew up my computer, people. I'm not kidding you. My computer was completely could not function. And I didn't reformat because I didn't think it'd be a problem. Lost everything. I had to do a complete reformat. I lost all my files and shit. I was like, never again. That was like a PTSD. I'm like, I'm never gonna upgrade. So I held it off, held it off, held it off. You remember when you get a new SSD and HDD, you're like, okay, now is a good time because
Yeah.
just you have a new piece of hardware, storage hardware. So I was like, okay, now I'll upgrade. But up until then, I was like, don't even if Windows 10 was anthropomorphic, gonna go walk by and look at me, I'm like, don't even look at me. I
Hmm.
did not want to make eye contact with Windows 10. The box, nothing. I had PTSD. I was like a survivor. Listen, I'm not trying to downplay. Like I'm making jokes here, people. So
Yeah,
please don't take it too seriously.
I think the thing with Windows 10 was its, I guess, incompatibility with older hardware, and more so with Windows 11. Actually, a lot of people have been running that software check that Microsoft provides, that tool, whether your computer is compatible or not. And people are finding that their slightly older CPUs, I guess more than 5 to 6 years older, don't have the security protocols that you need to run this Windows 11. So maybe you won't be alone in staying with Windows 10. At least until the support cycle, which I think they're going to sunset Windows 10 around 2025, from what
That
I've
makes
heard.
sense, and it's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, that's fair. That's more than 10
Yeah,
years.
yeah, it's absolutely fair.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
and I don't see it in these notes, but I believe it is a free upgrade for Windows 10 owners. Windows 11.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna touch it.
Here's a I'm going to make a very good argument for Windows 11, and it only applies to a minority of people, I think. HDR. So Microsoft said that Auto HDR, which is that feature in that they started with the Xbox One or Series, which adds HDR post to the games that don't usually support it, is was gonna come supposed to be coming to Windows 10. I think it's still coming to the very last update, the H102 update or whatever it is. But it looks like Windows 11 is going to be focusing more on HDR. Famously, Windows has been awful at HDR, at least in my experience. So I do have a nice HDR monitor, and it would be nice to take advantage of more games with HDR. And I hope it's one of the reasons I still prefer a lot of single player games on consoles, but I'm hoping that more PC games get on the HDR bandwagon because if you have a nice screen, it's a night and day difference, I have to say. Yeah.
Well, you said it best, and I'm not as informed on the HDR than you, so listen to him, guys.
Yeah.
He's Bard has never steered me in the wrong direction when it comes to tech,
When it comes to
and
that thing, yeah, everything else.
no, no, no,
I'm just kidding.
no. But anyway, yeah, he's. I think he's. I haven't done my own research on HDR enough, but I bet you he's right on point with that.
There was before moving on, there was one more feature that was good for games. I think it was called direct storage or something. Apparently, the GPU is going to be able to. I'm going from memory. The GPU is going to be able to access the storage directly, which should improve loading times or something. Don't quote me on this, but look it up. Look it up on the net. Direct storage.
We got to pull that up.
Yeah.
Well, when we're live in the studio, we're gonna be able to pull that up easy, actually. I
Yeah.
just realized that.
Yeah.
That'll be coming, people. That studio we've been kind of hinting at here and there.
All right, man.
Live and alive.
Take us to the next chapter.
Yes. Oh boy. Okay. Um, Now this trailer came out 3 weeks ago, Space Jam 2. Yeah. I'll tell you one funny thing. I think somebody asked Charles Barkley. He's like, if you guys know him, NBA legend Charles Barkley. They're like, Charles, how do you think Space Jam 2 is gonna be? Because he was in the first one. He was the orange alien basketball player. But anyways, Charles summed up my thoughts. He's like, I don't know if it's gonna be any good. Like he just is brutally honest. He's like, I don't think like I don't know if it's gonna be any good. And that's me. I just don't think based on a trailer. I haven't watched it, and it's not coming out for what, another week and a half maybe. Anyway, I just don't think it's gonna be as good as Space Jam 1. That movie is just a blast. Also, the animation style just suddenly changes at the end of the like movie, I think,
Yeah.
because they show you, I think, a bit of the third act.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it's not nowhere near as polished and as good looking as like the first half, where it's like the traditional Looney Tunes animation style. And speaking of which, there's one character who was animated so poorly, but let me talk about this character, Lola Bunny. All right,
Oh no.
how dare they? Unbelievable. Butchered. I don't even need to say how. I'm kidding. Listen, uh, you like what you like in life. If you like cartoon, if that's what furries are, right? They like the cartoon drawings. That's what furries are. Listen, if that's what you like
Specifically
it. Okay.
animals, I think.
It's yeah,
Yeah.
animality. Yeah, isn't that a thing in Mortal Kombat? Animality? No, I'm kidding. Listen, uh, where am I getting here? The point is, they butchered Lola. They took Lola and they said, no, we gotta clean this up. So they brought this version. And I remember there was hilarious memes about this. But hey, I think from what I read on another forum that I go on Reddit, which I won't bring the name up of, they mentioned that the furry community was like, mixed on it or whatever. But
Now I'm
anyways,
curious what the fuck forum you're talking about.
I'll tell you after. Don't worry.
Alright, alright.
Um, but but anyway, jokes
Jesus.
aside, whatever.
Where's
I
this
don't care about.
going? Where are you
I
going with
this
this?
is I'm rambling,
Okay.
but this is where the ramble is going.
Alright, alright.
I got sidetracked talking about like the clear physical difference, which is fine. That's not what bothers me. What bothers me is that when they animated her that second style, she looks petrified. She looked like she did some crank and she's all tuned up and shit. Her
Crank?
eyes are bugging out.
Yeah.
Bugs looks fine. Why does she look that way? Like they're
I
both
thought you're
rabbits.
you're talking about the 3D animation, right? At the end of
Yeah,
the
the
trailer
3D.
when they come into the real world? I thought it looked fine. I thought it looked good
No,
even.
the 3D animation I did not like personally.
I thought
Only
it
for
looked
certain
good.
characters.
Yeah.
But overall, I just preferred the traditional style, but maybe they clean that up in post. Maybe that trailer's old and they'll clean up how the character looks before release. I don't know, dude.
Maybe they're still working on lighting or something. Oh, no, but
God knows.
wait. When did you say this is coming out?
Oh, in like a week and a half.
Oh, there's no way there's just fucking
Yeah.
changing.
Well, maybe it's been picture locked for a month now, so there's no hope.
Yeah, no, it's
But
not.
yeah, I should add. Listen, ramble aside about Lola Bunny, that was all a joke. But this movie is apparently standalone, so it's not gonna be like a direct sequel to like
It's
Space Jam 1.
probably a good idea.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I wasn't even mad at that. I'm like, you know what? That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Um,
For
Other than
what it's
that,
worth, I think it looks fine. I think it looks. Yeah, I might check it out. Maybe not immediately, but on a cheap Tuesday, Toonie Tuesday,
yeah, that's fair. I
something.
think I
Yeah,
would do the same. This
yeah,
is probably unpopular. I'm not a big LeBron James fan, even though he's objectively like top 10, one of the greatest of all time. Some would say top five. I think a lot would say top five,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm not a big LeBron James fan personally. So
yeah.
whatever. Be that as it may, my
You're,
opinion
I
doesn't
think you're a
matter.
Toronto
But
fan, right?
yeah,
I
absolutely
am.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could not be further from the truth, people. You'll learn about me. I will light Toronto teams on fire. If you like a Toronto team, don't come near me, because I will roast them in front of you and you will get unhappy.
I will. I will get unhappy. All right. Fuck this. What's what is this?
Okay, well,
Okay.
what this is, now we're getting into the weird shit that's
What the
happened.
fuck is
This
this?
alligator visited,
Alligator visits Florida church and is greeted by pastor.
yeah, only in Florida. Only
Only
in
in
Florida,
Florida.
okay?
Only in Florida.
Florida really do be the Wild Wild West, a la Will Smith,
Wild
okay?
Wild West.
That's Florida. It's the
Yeah.
Wild Wild West. Good song. Please listen to it. Here's what the pastor said.
My
He said
God.
he came to our church. I don't know what his spiritual condition is. I needed to invite this gator to church. And then the pastor, whose name is Gregory, said that the gator wandered away to a storm drain when he tried to baptize it. He tried to
Baptize the
baptize an
gator.
alligator.
Oh my God.
And this guy recorded himself going up to this fucking alligator, giving it a pamphlet about their church times and when they meet. This is a big dick pastor. Okay, he's a young man too. Don't get the imagery that he's an old dude. This guy's like middle aged at most,
Oh,
and he's like trying to convince this gator about the Lord and Savior, and
that's
this
cool.
gator was having nothing of it. Didn't want to be baptized.
That's funny. Only in Florida.
Only in Florida. Do you have any thoughts on that, or is there even any thoughts to be had?
Gatorade.
Okay,
That's it. That's all I
that's
have.
perfect for news like this. Gatorade. It's Waterboy, right?
Yeah.
With Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Another good movie. Please watch that. Uh,
Debatable,
there's a
but
school.
yeah.
Huh? Sorry, what?
It's debatable.
It's to me, it's enjoyable. But
Okay.
I
Okay.
see. This is where my opinion's weird. I don't mind Sandler Adam movies. I
I
don't
don't
mind
mind
Adam
Sam
Sandler
Andler,
movies.
but he has better movies for sure.
He
Anyways,
definitely does.
yeah.
Absolutely. All
What's
right.
next?
But this next article, do you want to go for it or do you want me to go for it?
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay. Well, this school in the United Arab Emirates, I almost said Emirates. I think it's Emirates.
Yeah.
It broke the Guinness World Record. We talked about world records last week, right? It
Yeah.
broke this record with the world's largest medal. So again, this is the shit I was
Holy
saying,
shit.
where basically there's a world record for everything in this world, okay? Um, God, I bet you there's at this point, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna report back. There's got to be a world record for the world's largest booger, like the ones you dig out of your nose. The people booger. That's what I'm talking
Please
about.
don't look that up. Here's the thing. I'm looking at this picture for the largest medal, and I'm trying to think how the fuck did they get this into the room?
I don't
It's
know.
an absolute unit. I think it's the height of two people. on top of each other.
You know how like
This
malls bring in cars through like those big collapsible entrances they have? Maybe they have something similar where they're like school entrance, they can like take it apart and then just put it back on. I don't know, dude.
maybe
Just a guess.
this looks like the arena where they fucking did Beyblade tournaments in the
Yeah, yeah,
anime.
it looks like it, right? It's like a
Yeah,
giant bronze bowl. You people got to look this shit up. You could have Beyblade like fights for the end
that's
of the
the only
world
thing I
on
can
that.
think of. You could have a pretty sick Beyblade fight on this shit.
I agree. It's a good observation.
All right.
Um, anyway, here's one last piece of news that I got to talk about. 40 cows escaped this
What?
California slaughterhouse.
Oh my
Slaughterhouse.
god.
I can't talk. Slaughterhouse. And they stampeded through this whole neighborhood, right? Now, let me just say, 38 cows were captured. Now you're saying, Radicus, where's number 39 and number 40? Well, one is still on the loose, like a criminal, like what's his name in the old days? Charles Manson. He's loose like Charles
Oh
Manson was at one point,
god.
this cow. And now these cows apparently were chased into this cul-de-sac. I hope I pronounced that properly. And then they were corralled into a trailer, right, to be captured. But like one of the cows was shot and killed by a deputy because it started to charge at another family. And like
This should be
again,
Florida again, but it's California.
it's California. It's a surprising. It's a deviation from the norm. But California is
So they
like
rounded
a
up.
really tightly populated place, so it's moderately believable.
The
What were you
hell, man?
saying?
So they rounded up 38 of the 40 cows, and then the
Yeah.
other two they chased down the road and gunned them down. This is
They
fucking.
shot one, there's one still on the
Oh,
loose.
there's one still on the loose. Holy shit.
Yeah. He heard the gunshot. He's not going in that direction anytime
Oh
soon.
my god. I
That
didn't
cow
know
was
cows
out of
were
there.
so hard to chase. I thought they were pretty slow.
I don't know how it
Or
got
I
away.
guess
Maybe it
they
went through
escaped slowly overnight or
or
something.
forest or something. Yeah, or that. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
But
Holy shit.
that's some good old that cow heard the gunshot. That's the cow said, "You know how some bullshit, that's some moo shit." Awful joke. Holy crap. That's
Yeah,
such a
that's
bad
awful.
joke.
That's so bad.
Awful, 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 awful. Awful like organs, awful. Anyway, Jesus, the puns are strong. Oh. Um, okay. Now my brain is farting, but I gotta. Oh, I wanted to ask you, like, have you ever seen an animal where like it really shouldn't be, like an animal that really doesn't belong in the context of where it is, like a public place, like your house? Did you ever have that?
Yeah, close in my front yard or something back where I used to live. There was a runaway goat.
Oh my God.
Yes, I'm not even. Yeah, I think it was eventually captured though. So yeah, I've had a similar encounter, but not to this. Not as many. 40 cows is this? Holy shit.
Yeah, this is 40 cows.
Yeah, not
It's
even
the whole
close.
herd.
Yeah, it is.
Me, uh, mine was like I can only remember this one. I'm sure there might be another somewhere in the memory bank. But there was one with the raccoon family in Costco one time. There's like three of them. I
Okay.
got no idea if they were a family of three, like if they knew each other or were like blood related raccoons, but they just ejected them from the premises by shooing them out. They didn't even like call anyone. They just said,
Those
"Yeah, shoo."
those raccoons will
They
fuck you up, man.
they like corralled them, and they're cute, but they're also like they can get you really
Oh
sick.
yeah, they can fuck you up.
Yeah, it was entertaining because the raccoons looked really confused. They were like
Mhm.
puzzled and they're like, don't know what the hell is going on. But
I
this
saw.
brings me to, sorry, go ahead.
I think a raccoon was in our college that we went to. A raccoon was stuck in the garbage bin. I think at one
Oh
point.
my God.
Fat raccoon.
They're
Yeah.
they're really well fed on those colleges,
Yeah.
those campuses and shit.
For sure.
But all right. So this you were bringing up a Steam recommendation.
Steam sale. Give me all your
Yeah,
money.
considering there's a Steam summer sale, like, do you have like 1 to 3 games that you could recommend the listeners to grab while they can, or what do you
Absolutely.
think?
Number one,
Go.
if you haven't played it, if you're okay with the anime and JRPGs like a degenerate, Persona 4 Golden, absolutely one of my favorite games. If you like Pokemon, you'll probably like this game. It's a bit more it's not like a super mature audience or anything. It's young adults too will enjoy it. But yeah, super very nice JRPG. I wish they put 3 and 5 on PC too. Really awesome game. You go ahead with yours, and while I look for another game to recommend.
I have two games I'd recommend. There's the Spyro Reignited trilogy. That's a fun game.
All right.
Very much worth it when it's on sale. Like
Hell yeah.
incredibly worth it.
Yeah.
Um, the other one is an older one. Like I think it came out in '08, I want to say. Saints Row 2. You
Hmm.
guys got to play Saints Row 2. That's a good fucking game. It's the story and I mean it probably is dated by what you see now in terms of like GTA and all that, like gameplay like that, but just play it for the story. Don't play it so much to like, for the free world or whatever the heck you want to call it, but it's got a tight story and it's really good. I loved Saints Row 2.
For sure.
More than 3, more than 4, so it's my favorite one.
For sure. The other stuff I can recommend is really can't go wrong with any of the recent Capcom stuff. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 remakes, Resident Evil 7. They're all great. Devil May Cry 5, all I think they all run on the same engine, which is super optimized. Absolutely recommend each of these games. They're all on pretty decent sales. And one more game that I can recommend. It's not really a game. If you come across some of these visual novels, and some of them are interactive in the sense where you can solve puzzles or make choices, I would say Steins Gate, also adapted into an anime. One of the best stories ever told, in from in at least in my experience, in any medium. I think it's so good. It's without any spoilers. It has something to do with time travel, but the game makes it so much more impactful than the show, because the choices that you make, you can see how they have negative effects. Butterfly effect. So you can see all the consequences in from your perspective, because it's a visual novel. It's presented from your point of view. So absolutely, fucking hits you like a truck in this game.
Dude, I got hit like a truck twice. I played Hatoful Boyfriend on the stream and I got stabbed twice in my sleep, so I don't know what's going on. I'm
Okay,
confused.
different
That was
deal.
my first ever foray into a visual novel.
What a strange way to start. Okay. Uh,
Mhm.
Other one I can really recommend is Zero Escape games. At least the first one, 999. Really good puzzle slash uh, escape the room type of game, which there aren't that many of. It's a genre I really like, especially movies like Saw or Cube, like the one we saw. It's absolutely one of those games. And it gets more deeper and deeper the more you get into more conspiracies and pseudoscience, and uh, going into sci-fi territory. Really recommend it. 999. I'm not sure if it's on sale because I already own it. Let me look it up right now. It there I saw a pretty decent anime section where you might find this. Yeah, yeah, it is on sale. Absolutely recommend it. Yeah. So Capcom games, new ones at least. These few visual novels, Steins Gate, and what was the first one that I saw? Persona 4, and the Namco games were on pretty deep cuts. Tekken, Soul Calibur, pretty.
Oh, big bets, yeah.
Those are, I think, two of the best fighting games of this generation. So can't go wrong there. You have anything else?
No, no. My bunghole is about to explode, aka I need to take a shit bad. Bad.
Thanks for
Speaking of
letting us
goats,
know. Yeah.
you mentioned goats. I gotta go badly.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I'm on fire.
God damn it.
Oh, okay, wrap us up. I gotta run and poo.
Okay, let me draw this out as long as I can.
Ah, ah,
Just kidding.
nice.
This is it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram. You can watch the video podcast on YouTube. You can follow the audio one on almost any podcast platform: Apple, Spotify, Anchor. Um, Anything else?
No, other than that, we're off to go to once again swim in the sea of life And we'll catch you players next week.
Thanks
Much
for
love.
watching, guys.
Take
Appreciate it.
care. I
See you.
gotta run.
Bye.